Gritty, as Mango likes to call it. No matter what, we are here playing Smash, and the people that are playing and that are making it are the ones that truly love the game or truly making it. We're now getting Zenyou Peckham on stream. Peckham being a player who was struggling to pair a Joy-Con to a Switch because he doesn't even own a Switch, but able to have seriously, he doesn't own a Switch, able to make it work with the Min PR'd in both Canada as an invader and SoCal
if
now.
Waddy can do it,
Yeah.
that means he can do it too. But his opponent is no slouch, let's be honest here. Zenyou been making a resurgence, honestly.
You know, it's really great to see Zenyou just, you know, having some of the veterans of SoCal be sticking around is really important. I know a lot of the other ones are, you know, focusing on different aspects of their life, but Zenyou, he's willing to come out to these locals, and I'd love to see a little bit of normalcy here in SoCal.
I mean, that's the best part about it. We see veterans and new players. It's just the new generation all just coming together, and it's just like one beautiful family, honestly.
Absolutely, it's good to see it here now. Peckham going to play a very keep away game. I mean, it's just synonymous with the Min playstyle. You want to play that keep away, you want to move away, and Zenyou going to do what he's really good at: play neutral and get his way in. He talks about, I want to reset to neutral. I want to use that flood to go back into situations where I can think about things and say, okay, I'm going to use a different way to get in now. And I think as the set goes on, Zenyou will be mixing up the way he gets in a lot more.
I mean, and this matchup, I think you just have to play aggressive neutral. There's no way you're going to allow it, because Peckham also wants to learn this matchup as well, so you don't want to give him too much information there, and a perfect down smash to react to the neutral get up. Zenyou takes the first stock, takes first blood, and that grab. I know that it's good to throw out the grab because it's safe, but it just wastes so much time with it.
Yeah, especially when you have your Halo invincibility, sometimes you might want to go for a swing. Peckham, he wants that charge up on the laser.
Yeah.
It's such a good way to consistently snipe out a kill. And speaking of which, an uncharged laser is able to get it.
Kept his jump, but I think he's still gone.
Oh yeah, he's gone. There's no way you can uppy that. And
I just love how Min players have been able to get off stage because it's just so strong. Because a lot of them just expect you to, like, you know, just a 2-frame and stuff like that. But it's just so strong to go off stage because you have so much range and it's so easy to recover. And look at Zenyou right now. I love this patience game playing. I mean, he's very patient. Watching him play against MVD was a good one. You know, he wasn't able to take it, but it was just good showing of just being able to adapt to the situation. Look at this, punishing that grab.
And it's a really good usage of that short hop. I like to call it the backflip. You're waiting out and you're kind of milking the time you have for the short hop. Milk it, make them swing, and then get a punish back air. And now Zenyou, with that one neutral interaction, is going to the top of the PS2. And
wow!
Peckham with the DI, 98%, and able to live that on the last hit of that coin. Let's see now. Peckham off the ledge with that neutral B aerial version down smash. That was a very good down smash as well. But Peckham, I feel like, is slowly chipping away at the defenses, and Peckham really needs to hold them up if he hopes to take the set off of Zenyou.
I think I would also be careful of the aggressive rolls. I think Zenyou's starting to do quite a lot, but Peckham's second arm is able to catch it out. Ledge trap here, not available, unable to close it out, but that's a huge point. That could have been a little better, but it was just on reaction at that point. You can't watch for all things, but speaking of reactions,
yeah.
There we go.
And that's 2 reactions that Zenyou was able to cover to get kills. I mean, he covered the normal get-up reaction with a dash and down smash, now catches the normal get-up with an up smash. And I feel like these things are super important when you're looking for that kill with Mario. When you have good reaction times, you're not thinking proactively, you're thinking reactively.
Watch out.
To be able to cover it. He didn't find the conversion, though, 41%, maybe rage?
I think it was one more up there. I think would have confirmed it.
I think so, too. Maybe an up air, you know, fast fall.
Because I was expecting one more up air into that fair, but luckily, oh my god, if you're Peckham, you're like, thank goodness.
Yeah, you're like, man, he didn't go for that extra upper. That's so scary. Now Zenyou has to find his way in once again at 48% on Peckham. Gets the back, though. This is big. He reaches it, but he doesn't go for the correct direction. Throws it towards center.
He threw it to center, and it was also the dragon one with the laser. That was the most important one, but unable to get it down. But now the pressure is on. Look at this comeback percentage. Look at this. Already back. 78, no jump. 2-frame, not able to hit, but the second arm surely does. Zenyou struggling to fight back. My goodness, you can't give Min anything. Because look at this runaway train that Min is setting up.
Yeah, Peckham was given one gift where, you know, Zenyou wasn't able to fully execute on a kill, and now running away with it. But Zenyou has a little bit of rage. Yeah, the rage is all that Zenyou needed there, converting the up air into the up tilt, gets a platform extension, and that's what PS2 sometimes gives the benefit of when you are Mario. Yeah. Because you're thinking, okay, it's not a triplat, but Zenyou will definitely find ways to convert off of those platforms, use the extensions, gets a kill off the top of the up B with the rage.
I mean, I think for both these characters, you can't slip up. You
Yeah.
really can't slip up because like Zenyou almost lost off of all those interactions, and he just guessed wrong like maybe one or twice. But that was just scary. And I think earlier with the up air conversions, I think he didn't do the second one because he thought rage would come into play to finish it off. But I guess it was just a little off. But I don't know. On PS2, I mean, if you're Peckham right now, you're still confident, right? Because you almost had it.
Yeah, I feel like you're just right there. You know, it's one or two interactions that Min players kind of miss that end up is the loss of this game.
Whoa. Well, speaking of a mistake, that was just not good. You cannot dash attack like that on Mario because he just got so much of it. Look at the 76%, and that's going to be easily punished. Mario up the attitude is so good in this matchup. It's so good in so many crucial matchups. The get up attack, thankfully, breaks him out of this corner, but once again, still trapped.
Yeah, I mean, Zenyou, we're focusing on the Min pressure, but Zenyou also has that lead pressure, but you're pointing at the screen, and that's the reversal opportunity. Zenyou missing that one offstage interaction, and if you get Peckham center stage, he is going to run away with your stock.
Don't blink.
Don't blink.
That's it. Don't blink. If you blink once, Peckham's just got you on the edge, and look at this 2-frame. It is so free.
Oh, able to get the coin to clank out with that side B. That could have been the end of the stock as well for Peckham. Peckham going for that big swing, trying to close out a stock, get another stock lead on Zenyou. Zenyou going high there.
Oh!
It spiked him. It spiked him
off stage.
It spiked him off stage. No double jump. Zenyou getting caught out there. Peckham now with 3 stocks to 1. That was a crazy downer out of disadvantage. Peckham is one of the Min players that is willing to go for that option. A lot of time you're not willing to go for it, and no double jump from Zenyou. Peckham with a 3 stock on Zenyou off of that explosive downer out of disadvantage. You need to be ready for those options. It's the options that you're not expecting from players is exactly the things that kill you.
That was absurd. That was absurd. So many things just lined up perfectly.
Yeah.
But what defines a really good player is that when those stars align, you make the most of it.
Exactly.
You know? People are just like, you got lucky. I'm just like, yeah, but did they make the most of that situation? It's exactly what happened. 3 stock, but if you're, Zenyou, you ain't gonna go down far enough.
Exactly. That was just absolute ridiculousness from Peckham. Something we've come to see now. Very consistent. Hasn't won locals yet, but is right at the cusp of doing it. Always placing in that top 3 whenever he goes to something. It's really good to see him travel out here. Zenyou.
I love that.
Yeah, going for the nair. Okay, here we go.
Good mash. Wow.
Great mash from Peckham. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's like the number one thing. A lot of people just don't expect you to mash. They're just like, okay, you're gonna DI the grab. You know? But you just gotta do it. But Zenyou's stuck on this ledge, but thankfully breaks out. Good read, knowing that it was gonna do the back roll. The safe option to get him out of the corner, but great roll from Peckham. The 1, 2, 3, but you gotta be careful with those arms. He lays the grab once more, knowing that the roll was gonna come, but covers high and just gets away with it.
That was so scary. Peckham went for the little cheese there, covering the low option with the laser, covering the high with the ram, but now Zenyou on an opportunity.
What a read.
To cover that, and that's something that is just it takes a lot of knowledge to do that option. It looks crazy, but he positioned himself under the platform so that Peckham could not land on him with a button. If you try to land on a button close enough, the up smash would beat out the arms, and that was just really good play from Zenyou and cashing in on a read maybe he saw in the defensive game from Peckham on the landings.
I mean, it's also like a lot of players, they get a little antsy, and in disadvantage states, when especially in the air to the ground, they love landing near your opponent with an aerial option, but Mario up smash just kind of gets away. I mean, that's why Game & Watch up smash is so good, because a lot of players will want to land on this character, but it just doesn't work out. But speaking of working out, Peckham gets the edge guard. Oh my goodness.
Edge guard. I feel like Peckham has gotten so much more consistent covering when you burn a resource, and I think that's really important for a character like Min that can't necessarily go off stage but goes vicariously through the arms. It's like, okay, you use an option, I'm going to kill you for it. And Zenyou now.
Oh, speaking of killing you for it. No,
gets the back air, 93%. I mean, hey, you can't be too mad about it, but you need to close out these stocks versus Peckham. Peckham will slowly inch his way towards that center stage. You give him center stage, and now you're in a rough spot.
I think one big thing that I think Zenyou starts to realize, and all I started to realize, is that when Peckham starts being near the edge of the corner, he loves grabbing. So Zenyou, oh my!
You looked away.
I looked away, and he's
You
gone.
can't look away in a matchup like this. Zenyou was able to up air catch Peckham's double jump and caught the drift with a forward air spike.
I looked away for a second, and it was gone.
It's just one of those matchups, man, where Peckham and Zenyou are so explosive with their characters. You look away for 1 second, it could be the stock. Speaking of which, Peckham on the ledge trap now, covering those high double jumps from Zenyou.
Oh, got away with it.
Here we go.
Get the second arm in time.
That could be it.
No, it's not.
Oh, he slid off the stage.
No, it wasn't a true combo anyways. It was just, maybe it did like a little bit extra damage, but Zenyou stuck on this. I love his platform usage. I think this has been really good for him to avoid these arms and lands the down throw into the double up air conversion. Great cross up with the back air, keeping Peckham guessing. And I love the usage of Flood, like you said, wants to retreat into neutral, and not only just. I mean, that had to be a back air.
He tried to cash in on a read.
That had to be a back air for sure. Oh my goodness, but Zenyou running into another arm once again, but Peckham doing their best to make the best of the situation. But I love that double jump arm going there. Peckham knows that he has to play so safe. Look at his footsies.
Yeah, he's just really willing to just kind of like use that double jump. And Min Min is a character that can struggle with the linearity of the hitboxes. I know Charlie likes to call it a 50-50 character. She can either cover the ground or the air. And Peckham's really good at mixing up when he's swinging at what. And I think it's catching Zenyou in a little bit of a trip in the neutral. Zenyou, a very neutral-heavy player, can definitely get tripped up with these mix-ups.
Did you see that down here to try to cover that air dodge? That was amazing. And the fireball catches out.
Yeah.
There we go.
Gets the dash attack there. Goes for the down tilt through the shield to cross it up. But what a great nair conversion from Zenyou, able to take the stock there. And it's so important. Like, it looks really, really difficult for Min Min, but Min Min is one of those characters that has that crazy comeback mechanic because of the back throw.
I mean, I think also what's really good adaptation to see is that Zenyou's usage of like the platforms and fireballs is just getting way better, and also understanding that Peckham, I mean, like I mentioned earlier, it's like when he's cornered, he loves getting that grab because it's a reversal. It just does so much.
It's a crazy reversal.
But in this case, Zenyou baited it out, knowing that was going to come. But it's like it's really difficult because like even if you roll, sometimes it won't be enough, and you'll still get caught out in that grab. But it was just amazing stuff right now. And Peckham, I love this usage of the dash attack in order to break the distance because it's a very fast burst option. Because usually you don't want to go too deep in. But look at that. I think he tried to go for a dash grab, but that grab is way too slow on Min Min to get that.
It's really good that Zenyou's he's short hopping or using one jump so that double jump can avoid these hitboxes that that Peckham throws out. Peckham's hitboxes can either be really active or cover a lot of space, but Zenyou's jumps are really well timed so that he's not getting hit. Of course, as I say that, he's getting hit a lot, but it's a lot of percent, but it's not kills yet. And I think that's really crucial for Zenyou in a matchup like this. It's attrition.
I just love this. I love the whiff punishing as well. That. What is it?
Oh, wait a minute.
God. Not dead, but so much damage.
78% even on good DI. Gets 92 there off of that uppy to cover.
Wow.
That killed off the top.
Yeah, that killed off the
top. Yeah, 151%. And it's something where it's like, you're constantly thrown into a ledge trap situation. You're not thinking about the percent you're taking.
Yeah,
You're just thinking, I'm going back to center stage, and those moves will swing and kill so much sooner with the Min Min 45% on the down tilt up smash, looking like a rushdown character with a conversion like that.
Yeah, for real. I mean, it's already at 45. Let's keep that in mind. But a great chase down that, but Peckham has a DI to keep him alive.
Able to get the up E back to the stage, goes for the normal get up or the get up attack.
The air dodge killed him.
Yeah.
Saw that.
Min Min's arms do extend the hitboxes, so you're going to see a lot of more combos. We say Rob's big, but I think Min Min's also one of the bigger hurtbox characters, kind of like Mewtwo. Tails, so when you go for air dodges near the blast zones, you can kind of clip it and die.
Yeah.
Here we go now. Zenyou on an open up.
That's good DI. You had to get out away from that one.
You had to. That's really, really scary when you're Peckham. I feel like Min Min really struggles once you get a grab on Min Min. A lot of characters kind of get a lot off of these grabs, whether that be an edge guard setup, whether that be a combo.
I love that by Zenyou, shielding both options and just saying handshake, I'll go back to the center stage. Because
exactly.
You can't press it because that's what they want. That's what they want.
And you're seeing how much respect Zenyou's giving Peckham off the ledge because he knows the range of the arms. He's willing to take center against Peckham, and I think both of these players are. They're willing to say, okay, you know what? I believe in my ability to cover center stage and play the game.
Oh my god, really ballsy. And they're expecting to roll. Oh my god, they were both just off on each other, but not going to get punished.
The roll through from Peckham. Peckham in the scramble situations will opt to cross up a lot more than anything else. Peckham doesn't really like jumping over people. He likes going through, whether that be a down tilt or a roll. So very good on Zenyou.
Missed opportunity.
That was big too, yeah. Gets the reversal there on the side B rising. Here we go.
Wait, did he do that on purpose, doing the one hit of jab to try to bait out something?
It could have been a tempo check to cover a dash in from Zenyou.
Because, you know, a lot of God players in Street Fighter V will actually do a throw, because it looks like the same animation when you do Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
So exactly. that could have been it, or it was a misinput. Who
It
knows?
was a misinput. Who knows?
We'll hype it up as that.
Yeah, that was a Daigo level mix-up. Here we go. Gets the up airs now. Let's see. Zenyou trying to close out the stock. Goes for the high down air to cover an air dodge or, you know, anything from Peckham here.
That really sucks by Peckham because he did the two best options to get out, but still got punished on the landing.
And gets a reversal. Wait, he has powered up laser now. One powered up laser at 37% can be the end. Doesn't get the two frame.
That fireball was crucial in order to get him out of that situation.
It's so important to check your opponents when they're ledge trapping or trying to edge guard you. You need to make them respect you off the ledge. Able to get the swing, the tilt out to punish the up smash. Now Zenyou on the ledge, struggling to get back. 70% for Peckham. Zenyou throwing the fireballs to cover the grounded options, trying to swing with the back air. Peckham's not giving it, rolls through the forward smash.
Up smash is going to be good enough, though, and the back air is perfectly placed. Zenyou does take it.
That was such a neck and neck set. That's a 2-1 for Zenyou, or a 3-1 from Zenyou, but it was so close every time going to those last stock situations. and it was just so swingy. One moment Peckham is edge guarding Zenyou, one moment Zenyou's edge guarding Peckham. It's just so like momentum heavy, and it was crazy.
I think what really spilled it at the end is just like the neutral game. Like Peckham was able to get those small moments, but Zenyou was the majority of the time in the driver's seat, being able to control the matches at his own pace